Good afternoon, Mike. Good afternoon, Mike. So I wanted to show you, we're on the side of the boat where we cut out the rot that had a whole bunch of epoxy in it. The rot apparently came from this limber hole, which is to get water off your deck. And I would imagine that at some point in time, somebody scratched this open, pushed something through here and ripped the vinyl that was below this. That allowed water to get into this deck down here. We managed to actually cut out the rotted portion, and we were concerned that the rot might extend beyond the width of this cap rail and under the vinyl, but it did not. So that was handy. That was real handy. And so that's been replaced. Tim's got that replaced. And then we also had to replace this portion here that was cut out to access this. So that's done. He's putting the backing plate in here and getting ready to put a replacement piece there. Here's the side, which we had found a little bit of rot back here in the transom post and the transom bow. We took just the bottom half of the transom off at this point, and the reason being we're having trouble finding the transom plywood that I told you about. So we've taken this off in case that's the way we need to repair this. And then this other side, of course, we found rot just like we had on the port side, and so that's been removed. Same place. There were 3 spots, one here, one about here. Well, actually, you can see them right here. We cored them with a hole saw in hopes that we might be able to merely use a hole saw and make a round plug, but that didn't work. So at any rate, those have been removed, and for the port side, the new pieces have already been made on the port side. The starboard side, new pieces have not been made yet. We're still trying to find the transom plywood. They sold the last 5 sheets that they had ordered from Europe. They sold the last 5 sheets the week before I called. So anyway, the transom bow seems to be in relatively good shape. We found in the keel, let's see if I've got my poker out here. No. In the keel, we found some rot right here. There is a split right here. You might be able to see this dark area. That split is right along the fastener line. And the rot seems to be right at the end, so we're going to have to dress this keel and right at the end of the keel. And I got a plan in my head. I haven't, Tim and I haven't talked about it yet, but so we'll probably cut off the end of this and do what we call a scarf joint, and then put a butt block over the top of it from the transom bow to the first frame. But we need to do something. We need to arrest it before it takes off, and then we're doing this same bottom repair, pulling off the bottom of the transom again. So that's the latest for you, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.